biggest surprise that people have is that this area was inhabited for 7,000 years. They're just stunned that long before other areas were developed, we had Native American tribes living, hunting here, existing here, and the artifacts are captured here. So everything in the building that they're going to touch, see, look at is actually from the island. And the completeness of it, I think, is what really probably is most dramatic for people.
When we first started coming to Daufuskie, which was about 10 years ago, we found that everybody in our family found something about the place that they loved. It didn't matter whether it was a 16-year-old boy or an older person. They just found something about the island that really worked for them.
It's the fact that it's quiet, that it's peaceful. There's not sirens and cars and a lot of noise, and the people. They're always surprised by the people. Everybody waves to them. Everybody says hello.
Well, when I moved out here, I tried to match what I was going to do to the island, or how I perceive the island. And so, everything's kind of rustic, and I have this antique patina on everything I make, and it's how I perceive the island. Just being on Daufuskie is such a mind warp. It's so different from other places. We have a little bit of a budding artisan community, which is great. I mean, we have some really small homegrown businesses of people that are doing some really cool things. The rum distillery and the wine and woodworks, and those guys are really passionate about what they're doing.
The museum and the Gullah Learning Center will set the stage for you of all the things you're likely to encounter on your trip on the island. So artifacts dating back 7,000 years that have been carbon dated, up through the more recent periods into the 50s and 60s that we try to cover. It'll provide context for the visitor when they come, the Gullah culture, the languages here. In the museum, for example, we have a Bible that has Gullah and English side by side, which is a great opportunity for most of us to get a feel for the language and the similarities and the differences that are brought to it.
The nature of Daufuskie is awesome. People just kind of walk up and they read the sign that says it runs on the honor system, and they'll just take whatever they want and they sign their name and slip money under the door. Daufuskie already is like no other place anybody's ever seen. And so when they see a business practice entrusting $1,000 worth of artwork to someone on the honor system, it kind of matches Daufuskie.